Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. So glad you're joining us today because, well, we're looking at something that is absolutely going to flip the global real estate market on its head. We're taking a super deep dive into Kemedar Live. Now, if you know the space, you know Kemedar is a massive property tech ecosystem, but this live broadcasting platform built right into it, it's a total game changer. If you've ever felt like the traditional property sales process is, kind of stuck in the dark ages, get ready. We're exploring a fascinating new approach today.
Okay, I want you to just picture this for a second. You're chilling on your couch in Dubai, or maybe London, right? And you tune into a live broadcast from a top developer over in Cairo. You're watching this stunning high-def walkthrough, you're asking the host questions in real time, and then, boom, right there on your screen, a button pops up. With literally just a couple of taps, you securely lock in an exclusive price and reserve that exact property before the stream even wraps up. Sounds crazy, right? But that's no longer a what-if. That's exactly the reality we're unpacking today.
So let's break this down by looking at the old way versus the new way. Traditional property launches, they're usually stuck in physical venues. You literally have to be there in person, which means they're completely bottlenecked by local geography. Plus, the minute the event ends, all that incredible energy and content, just gone. Poof! Kemedar Live completely flips the script here. We are talking true global reach, the ability to instantly purchase a unit right mid-broadcast, and, this is huge, preserving that entire event as a super high-value, on-demand replay.
All right, here's our roadmap for today. First up, fixing real estate events. Second, the Kemedar Live solution. Third, the viewer experience. Fourth, broadcasting for hosts. And finally, number 5, AI-powered real estate. So let's jump right into Section 1, fixing real estate events, breaking down physical barriers. Look, the current pain points in this industry are, well, they're incredibly frustrating for literally everyone involved. First off, expats totally miss out on these crucial property launches just because they can't hop on a plane for a one-night event. Second, there's zero real-time purchasing. The excitement builds up in the room, but then buyers have to wait days to finalize anything. Talk about killing the momentum. And for the hosts, they get basically zero granular data on who is actually engaged. And, like I mentioned, once those physical doors close, all that expensive content vanishes into thin air.
Which brings us to Section 2, the Kemedar Live solution, the Arab real estate media platform.
To really get this, we have to look at the foundation it's all built on. Kemedar isn't just some standalone video tool you download. It's a massive prop-tech super app. Kemedar Live integrates natively into an ecosystem that already boasts over 238,000 listed properties. Think about that scale for a second. It seamlessly connects with their huge database of construction materials, services, and market data. That's what makes this a true end-to-end powerhouse.
And the sheer versatility here is fantastic. Hosts aren't just boxed into one single format. We're talking massive property launches unveiling a whole new compound to 10,000 viewers. Or, an agent could host a really intimate virtual open house. Market experts can run analytical briefings. Franchise owners can do investment seminars to drive demand. It's basically a full-blown media network entirely dedicated to real estate.
Moving on to Section 3, the viewer experience, from registration to reservation.
Okay, let's walk through what this actually feels like for the buyer. It's a totally seamless journey. Step 1, you register and qualify. You tell them, hey, I'm an investor or I'm an expat, and you note your budget. Step 2, and this is super cool, the system's AI actually preps personalized questions for you to ask the host based directly on your profile. Step 3 is the live event itself. It's packed with chat, polls, real-time Q&A, and finally, Step 4, that live reservation.
This right here, this is the absolute aha moment of Kemedar Live. It's the sheer convenience of it all. Whenever the host is ready, they activate purchase mode and a call to action button literally appears right on the stream. As a viewer, you can select your floor plan, lock in a special event discount, and securely drop a 5 to 10% refundable deposit instantly. You use Kemedar Escrow and you do the whole thing without ever having to leave the broadcast.
Let's flip the perspective for Section 4, broadcasting for hosts, rapid-fire event setup.
So how hard is this to actually run? It's surprisingly easy, just a rapid 5-step setup. In Step 1, the host simply chooses the vibe of the broadcast, property launch, open house, educational webinar, whatever it is, and drops in their basic details. And actually, the AI can even jump in right here to help you write these really compelling, click-worthy event titles and descriptions in both English and Arabic.
Then, in step 2, you build out the content. Now, because this is all baked right into Kemedar, hosts don't have to sit there manually retyping property details. You just search and link your existing Kemedar listings straight into the event flow. You can upload PDF slide decks, drop in floor plans, and literally build out a minute-by-minute agenda so your viewers know exactly what's coming up next.
Step 3 is all about scheduling and access. You set the date, time, and your time zone. But here is the absolute brilliant part. The system automatically handles time zone conversions for international viewers right on the registration page. For reaching expat investors, that is a massive, massive win. Plus, the host can toggle whether this is a big public blowout or a private VIP-only invite.
All right, step 4. This is crucial. This is where the host sets the rules of engagement. You flip the switches for live chat, moderated Q&As, viewer reactions, and polls. But most importantly, this is exactly where you enable that live unit reservation feature. You set your specific exclusivity windows and dial in exactly what deposit percentage you want to require.
Finally, step 5. The host reviews all the parameters and hits submit. Now, to keep the ecosystem super high quality, every live event goes into an admin queue for review. But they're typically approved in just a few hours. Once it gets the green light, the event goes public, calendar invites fly out to your list, and the whole automated marketing machine just kicks right into gear.
Which brings us to our final section, number 5, AI-powered real estate, intelligence at every step.
At the absolute core of all this smart technology is ThinkDAR. This is Kemedar's proprietary AI engine. And what makes ThinkDAR so ridiculously unique is that it is the very first AI model built and trained exclusively on millions of Egyptian and MENA region real estate data points. So it actually understands the local market nuances, the pricing trends, and specific buyer behaviors in a way that, a generic AI simply never could.
ThinkDAR also teams up seamlessly with the Claude AI API to handle some incredibly heavy lifting behind the scenes. During the stream, it's acting as your real-time moderator, filtering the chat for spam and keeping things on track. Before the event, remember, it's analyzing profiles to suggest those personalized questions. And my favorite part? Literally the second the stream ends, it analyzes the transcript, the Q&As, the polls, and instantly spits out a comprehensive multi-paragraph summary of the whole event in both English and Arabic.
So, what's the so what here? What does all this tech actually deliver? Let's look at the target key performance indicators. Kemedar Live is aiming for a massive 60% registration to attendance rate. Thanks to those structured Q&A tools, they're targeting a 70% answer rate for audience questions. And here's the big one. For a developer running a launch, the system is designed to convert 5% of the viewing audience directly into secured unit reservations. That kind of conversion rate proves just how much ROI is packed into a single digital broadcast. And the best part is, the value doesn't just stop when the camera turns off. Kemedar Live takes what used to be these temporary, fleeting broadcasts and transforms them into permanent assets. Between the instant replay, those AI-generated summaries, and the chapter markers it automatically creates for key moments, a 1-hour launch suddenly becomes this enduring piece of thought leadership and an evergreen lead generation tool. We've seen today exactly how Kemedar Live is shattering physical boundaries. It's connecting global buyers with local developers and turning passive video watching into an active, highly secure transaction. It is literally a masterclass in using targeted tech to solve deep, industry-wide inefficiencies. So the only question left for you is this. As the entire industry inevitably moves away from physical showrooms and towards dynamic digital broadcasts, are you ready for the future of real estate? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. Keep exploring, keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.